Oisín I ard level. So hannach léach mór dathú go glean smán ar chapel bán. Hannach an léach slú fear a géirí cloch mhór bhoga. Hannach fear din na fér agus dír sé ar an léach láidir dathúil carú lo. Cahan fear láidir dathúil an cloch mhór seach bart as a háit í. Ach bhir strapa na dílite agus hit an léach mór dathúil ar an talamh. Jimmy an cabal leis ar nós na gaotha. Agus rinnach seanar críne den léach dathúil. Tugach an seanar críne I láthair fórach néfa. Dúirte céthú féin. Is mise Oisín I na féine dúirte. Chan mé málacht agus tá mé I me cheandanna bochdáil inis. Ná bhí búthar Oisín úsal, ach inis dom conas a hála sé go bhfuil tusa bio fós na féine. Tá tá ar sin gur hála sé dúirt mar inis dheoidh tú an neamh de mhór. Maidin ceolhar bhí na féine ag seilg an acha le loch léinn nar thug siad faoi deara cholín álinn seach an dro ar chapa bán. Nar tháinig fionn an bhean chuig sé gur rion óg a bhíonn si, agus dúirt sé céthú féin a rion óg. Níomh cinneóir is anam dom as tír an óg. Tá man seo le grád do do bhac Oisín. Le sin tháinig Oisín a láthair na mrá óga agus chuir sé a lámh ina lámhsa. Fíor chuoin fáilte rót a rion álín óg. Ratha mé leat gan áras mar tusa an cholín domsa, so hit Oisín an rán seo, ná bhí sé curtha faoi gheas an sin chumá. An sin hí níomh chun tosaí ar Oisín sa dílit agus rá an airge rompú. I dosach bóra thuí siad ar an chapel bán go dtí tír ag dún riana meo. Áitan a rah aon riana meo ina prisúnach ag an bhacach fómhar buileach. Bhain Oisín an ceann den bhacach fómhar buileach agus lig sé séir aon riana meo. An sin tháinig siad go dtí tír an óg. Agus tugtar níomh Oisín I láthair rí agus banrín hir an óg. Chas si deich lá agus deichíthe ag déanamh flags féasta. Le himach lamsre rugú birchwach. Fionn agus Oscar, agus iní nálinn dar bhanam plúr na man. Tréis tamil ada thosaí Oisín ag chronú uaidh na féine agus tír na hÉireann. Ní raibh níomh ro hásta ach faoihearra thug si an capal bán dó chun fille go hÉireann. Thug si rábha dó faoi thoirí. Má chuireann tú chus ar halamh na hÉireann ní thiocfaí tú arás go tír an óg go deo a rís. Dág Oisín slán ag níomh agus thug sé a raibh ar tír na hÉireann. Casa mar chlua agus díofra siad gaomh an raibh fionn beo. Na thualamar ach seancas arsan agus ar na féine ó luch scailíochta. An sin thuí Oisín go dtí alban áitan raibh teach aon ach ní raibh siad an sin. A fórach sin dúirt mar scéal nuair thagmhí mo chus talamh na hÉireann d'éirigh mé I me cheann duine lag agus dál. Tá an tá ort Oisín gur hála sé dúirt mar inis dheoidh tú neamh de mhór. An sin thug ní fórach Oisín timpeall na hÉireann mar theasaí ó fórach seancas an tír a cleastiil mhaigh. Agus sin chríoch an scéal. Bun bélas na hÉireann leis na scéalta na donta na padracha agus na pisóga a tháinig inús ó glún go glún for dó. Okay? So the Bay Legends or folklore is made up of the stories, the poems, the prayers and the superstitions passed down from generation to generation years ago. It's badachan scéalta iad an ionacht a bhain le fionn macúil agus na féine. Okay? So the Fíneocht, okay, as is known, is a collection of stories based on Fionn McCool and na Féine. It's gnádini iad a bhí chróga agus éonach. Okay, so these were ordinary people that were very brave. Being character gubbe agus spána le feiceáil san ionacht. Okay, so within these stories we see dark and light characters. So in other words, good and bad characters. Mar hampla is duine gan lucht é Oisín agus is character gan mahas é an fóver boilech. Okay, so Oisín is a character without evil, and an fóver boilech is a character without good. Is gné táhachtach é an béileadás de cultúr tíre seo. Okay, so béileadás or folklore is a very important aspect of our culture here in Ireland. Ní bhhain sin móran, but it doesn't last long. Mother or Marial or na mean commercialja or concealment after na Winwood. Okay, so it doesn't last long due to the media or social media and things like that, and the new modern life in which we live. So na scéalta seo cumach bhí áit lárnach ag an dríocht is scéalta béileadás na fíneachta. Okay, so glachan loch éistige leis an dríocht os leis an bhaintiseocht mar chud na scéalta béileadás. Okay, so a lot of people enjoyed or they accepted the magic and the fantasy to be seen in these many stories. Okay, just like the stories you watch today. Bhí an loch éistige ábalta éile go dain eile agus iad a géisteach leis an scéalta béileadás cosú leis na sreathanna leabhar agus sconan Harry Potter agus the Lord of the Rings a látá nniuán. Okay, so people were able to escape to another world just like people do today regarding the likes of Harry Potter and the Lord of the Rings. So the ring an scéal cumach feicimid cúpla achtra a léiríonn an dríocht doing. Alright, so ag tús an scéal feicimid an capal bán in an dul ar bhór nisce, osclín an airge ribh an gapal agus dúnan sé in an ia. Ní léon bhás idir na nóg, okay, so ní óin éine seam cumach, agus ní hagan is ar Oisín idir na nóg ach tagan is mhór nar legan sé chus ar chalam na hair. Okay, so we see the white horse able to go on water. We see that the sea opens out in front of them as they go across the sea. Ní léon bhás idir na nóg, there's no death or nobody gets sick, so ní airíonn éine chin with machine. Agus ní hagan is ar éine. Okay, so nobody gets older throughout the story. Okay, so seo an áit go bhfuil muid an dríocht eicil. Cumán sin feicimid an uair nar churann níomh Oisín faoi gheasa. Okay, chun teach le go tír na nóg. So we see when Ní puts Oisín under a spell to go with her to tír na nóg cumach. So las just na scéaltaí seo cumach bíonn dríocht bant na hidrecha trí seachtagus de. Okay, so within these stories there's also magic or importance to be seen with numbers. Okay, so just like them genie stories you would have heard where you rub a lamp and you get 3 wishes. Okay, so bíonn na rudí seo banteach na scéalta an méil just cumach. So iver 3 to true príomh characters to scale mar tá Oisín, Ní Cinór agus Ní Fórach. Okay, so we have 3 main characters, Oisín, Ní and Ní Fórach. Rinne an tachbán 3 chetrach an trá sa lorag Ní agus Oisín éireach an dul go dtí sin nó. Okay, so the horse basically made 3 little movements with his hoof before he left. Like na fine 3 gárach chua asú nar a bhí Oisín ag fágan le héireann. Okay, so na fine let 3 roars out of them when Oisín was leaving. Bhí Oisín ag treidir had 3 logs 3 ihe gine an ahí fóver buileach. Okay, so Oisín was fighting against the giant an fóver buileach for 3 days and 3 nights. Chur 3 chuigad leach fáilte rumpu nar a chreat siad tír na nóg. Okay, so you had a certain amount there regards 3 when they came to tír na nóg and they were greeted by them. Rugach trúr páistí don níomh Oisín. Okay, so they had 3 children. Cach Oisín 3 blin idir na nóg, so he spent 300 years in tír na nóg. Thug níomh 3 rábad Oisín nar bhí sé ag fille ar ais réireann. Okay, so she gave him 3 warnings before he went back. Iver seacht, so cach Oisín an carreg ar fa seacht barsa. Okay, so cach sé an rud seacht bars as áit. Okay, so he threw this 7 places to burn. Okay, so he's 7 meters out of place. So iver Jeff he flat agus féiste ag Oisín Ní agus muntar hir na nóg or fa jet logs jet níhe. Okay, so they partied for this amount of time as well. Okay, so the ancuidircha le feicáil sa scéal seo. Okay, go háirithe na scéalta do baint leis an méileadás. So óbhéil, exaggeration. So being an óbhéil an solar scale show. So exaggeration is very clear in the story. Fekmid Ovel nor Irene la Oisín Caragor Vuga. So we can see that there's exaggeration when Oisín can move a massive rock, knock around 3 kids far in on Vuga. Okay, so after 300 men could not move it. So Jethagora couldn't affair Ictichim Illega Koma. So it said that some of the men were falling with weakness. Rather Ovelach fresh in the story. Okay, so something that is also quite exaggerated. Sample ela den Ovel nach Oisín Níomh Clán David 3 céigid leach agus céad ban I clúr an fósta fa jet lá agus jet níthe. Okay, and fós Níomh agus Oisín, you know. So it was also exaggerated the amount of people who would have attended this party at this time. Fekmid an Ovel 50 foot edition 3 extra scale, come on. Okay, so again, majority of the magic throughout the story is quite exaggerated. So scale show come off, Fekmid an Colint idir an Fáganacht agus an Chríosaíocht. Okay, so we see the conflict between paganism and Christianity. Okay, Jigan in a scalety show Fekmid Dini Cosolution Jowl agus G come on. Okay, so within these stories we see people like the devil and God. So, but votif war Ian shots in the scale to Finiacht. Okay, so this is a big motive in these stories. So scale show Bulan Oisín Páganach agus an Ball Jernach than a Fina Elene Porek and Cade Val than a Christ Aaron. Okay, so Oisín and his family Nafina. Okay, so they were all pagans and they meet with St. Patrick, who was the first, let's say, the first members of Christianity in Ireland at this time. So this brand much na character I tain to scale show. Okay. So in a scale show on size Eva which the character. Okay. So jigging up being she dahul, being she kroga, being she lodger, jirkosu lesh on character show Thor. Okay. So it's leach lodger agus kroga Oisín. It's in a grower it's mock grower agus is far cale grower Dani Kuma. It's féidir leis a bheith forriganach cumá, it's in a candóna agus is féidir leis a bheith brónach uignach agus a lehead cumá. Okay, so he is strong, he is a hero, he is brave, he is loving towards his family, his wife and kids. It's féidir leis a bheith forriganach cumá, he can be violent. Okay, so we can see we're in Nervishuk Threadjanai on Fulver Bullach when he fought the giant. It's in the Candona so Rish he went against Neve's wishes of Thushna. It's in a Bronach Ugnach Kama. Okay, so he was sad and lonely after Nafina of Thushna. Okay, so short in the slice Trehe a one le Oisín. So an Vele to Neve Ogin. Okay, so jigging out short and slice Eva event ne character. Okay, or Namra. So it's character Neve Kinor atá Osna Durha. Okay, so she is supernatural. To Driach the bunch lehi, so she is magical. It's ban Oisín I. Okay, it's Inin I le Ri here in Nog, so she is the daughter of Ri here in Nog. To Gru Katak Yun Erhi. Okay, so she's long blonde hair. Conchi Coron or Kian Agus Brat Cloak Shida le Realta Air. Okay, so she also wears the cape that flows down. Tá chud súil cos leis an drucht ar an bhéir. Okay, so she has beautiful eyes. Tá cuachtaí dríocht eici. Okay, agus is ban candóna I cumá. Okay, so she has magical powers and she also is headstrong. So Kegar ban Oisín Níomh tá she santach letlach agus glic cumá. Okay, so even though she's a lovely woman, she's also greedy. So santach, letlach, selfish and glic, clever. Totaig Níomh ar nod tawahi eveki. Okay, so she's experienced and getting what she wants. Okay, Mars Inin Ri. So okay, she's the daughter of a king. Tassin Oisín wehi. Usodin she glickits kune all. Okay, so she wants Oisín and she used her clever mindset to get him. Níl rau ag Oisín ach imach le nor churn Níomh fuyas a. So Oisín has no choice but to go with her when she puts him under spell. So Gníomh letlach is a show. Okay, so this is a selfish act we see here. Mar sin tugan Níomh Oisín on ahar agus on chorde cé go bhfuil is eici nach bheici sé a rís go bra iad. Okay, so Níomh takes him from his friends and families, even though she knows that he will never see them again. Mar sin féin tá rá mór ag gníomh Oisín, okay, so she is loving and she does have love for Oisín. Agus tá stéil sonna acu lena drúr báistí I Dtír, okay, they do have a loving life with their family in Dtír. So glántar eile an duine déarnach scéil seo, okay, so Pork, so naomh fork an sin. So duine cineálta is a Pork, okay, so he's a kind person. Glachan sé trúid den seanar bocht agus tugann sé labbe agus bíad Oisín, okay. So he gives pity to the poor old man and he gives him a bed and food. Is duine dígánta naomh é, so he is a pious person. Tá sé gaí ina cillan nar thugann na fear Oisín chuige. So he is praying in his little cubicle or cell when the men bring Oisín to him. Symbol is an cillan de hail Gina Christiata is an Iniacht, okay, so this killing, this little cell or this little shanty place where he's living, it shows the hardship of Christianity during these stories. Dine lenta is a porek of the sim ege the shankis, okay, so he's learned to become the way he is. Sim ege is the shankis, okay, so he has an interest in the old stories. Marshinta all has their bulale Oisín, okay, so due to this he is happy to meet Oisín. Jois sé a lán ólas waifin sean sail an éireann agus fi hail ein agus na bhíne. Okay, so he will get a lot of information about the old way of life in Ireland and also about the stories of na Fíne. So folks, an umlan mar an scéil seo, okay, tá scéil simply, so the simple, úsáilte ábhéil an, okay, we can see exaggeration in it, tá dríocht an, there's magic. Okay, so we can see that there are unbelievable feats that happen in the story, okay, due to the exaggeration and the magic. Ní hagan ferbert in the character really, because there's not much of development in the characters. The Oisín cove countdonna ag an dére an scale is a V-shake and tooth. Okay, so Oisín is as headstrong at the start as he is at the end. Níl sé able to achar, so he's unable to change. Mar sin fan sé mach on a daoine nua seo. Okay, so at the end we can see him by himself and he does not want to be involved with anyone else. But on úsad as number 3 and number shots number jet. Okay, so we can see the use of the number 3, 7 and 10 again from the ruddy show bunch of mail letters. They have to do with the folklore stories. Okay, also 3 of the bunch though there's magic associated with them.